You tell me one athlete right now that's been dominating the game for 16 years straight without a loss. Tell me one.
So I'm at the press conference announcement for Tyson Fury versus, we don't know yet, should be a good top 15 heavyweight, Frank.
It will be. We're known 48 hours, so it's going to be, but it will be somebody who's ranked.
Good card. Frank Buglioni on the card, Louis Petit on the card, Bradley Skeet, Chris Eubank Jr. on the cards. Yeah. So you're going big straight away off the bat for 2015.
Yeah, that's going to be our sort of first biggie domestic show of 2015, and I'm looking forward to it. It's there's most of the guys fought on the last show we did at the XL. A couple lost. Yeah. So they're going to be coming back and trying to make a statement, showing that they're not going to be yesterday's men. Chris Eubank Jr. He's got a. He came out of that fight with a lot of credibility. Yeah. He got beat, but he came out with credibility. He's only a youngster, so he'd be looking to make a statement and show that he should be up there in that class. And obviously Tyson Fury can't afford to slip up there. He's got a big fight this year against Vladimir Klitschko, a fight he can't afford to lose. So he's got to go out there and show everybody that he deserves to be in that company.
Derek Chisora, by most people's reckoning before that fight, top 10, some top 15, top 10 heavyweight in the world, ranked very high in governing bodies, number 1 and 2 in certain governing bodies as well. Does Tyson Fury then get enough props for the way he almost destroyed?
I don't think he did. I think we suffered a little bit because of the fight went on so late and so forth. I think people were a bit frustrated. Not at all. I think, as you say, Derek was on a roll. He beat some good fighters, unbeaten fighter like Malik Scott, done a job on him. Tyson came out in that fight, and I actually thought that Derek would give him a real problem. But it wasn't to be. He fought very intelligently. Tyson, he came out the second round, started fighting southpaw, and Derek just never got into the fight. He didn't allow him to get into the fight. Derek's got an eye injury. Suffered an eye injury, and that keep him out for a little while. I think he gets better, but the truth of the matter is, it was Tyson Fury's night, and he looked very good doing what he did against a guy who was, world class and world ranked.
You spoke to Derek, I'm guessing, after the fight, or have you spoken to Derek?
I've spoken to Derek a couple of times, and he's at the moment licking his wounds, and we'll have a meeting in the new year and decide what direction we're going to go.
He's definitely not retiring.
I don't know if he is. I mean, if he wants to, I'll support him. If he wants to continue fighting, I'm 100% with him. I've been with Derek from day one. He's a fighting man, and I consider him a friend as well. So whatever he needs, from my end, I'll make sure that happens.
Look at Tyson Fury, 6'9", 19 stone. Is he like the new modern heavyweights, the way you should be built?
Well, they are, aren't they? I mean, the guys today. But everybody's taller nowadays, aren't they? Years ago. I mean, that's just how it is. When you look at fighters like, say, Mike Tyson,
Joe Frazier.
Look at Derek. Derek's not a big heavyweight, but he is a guy. He's very athletical, and he can fight a bit. We know he's got a chin. If he's been on the floor, he's got up, got to overcome that, and got on to win fights. But these Eastern European guys who've dominated the sport for so long in that division and in other divisions now, I mean, they are giants. They're all big guys. They're all the products of the old Soviet system and that school of thought. They're all they are what they are. But I think Tyson's got a bit more about him. He has got a good boxing brain. He's got a good rhythm, and he can. There's no doubt about it. He's got a fabulous jab, whether it be orthodox or southpaw, which he showed. And he showed that. And he showed that. What the most important thing is, he does have that boxing brain.
Chris Eubank Jr. Obviously, Billy Joe Saunders, good fight, great fight. In fact,
cracking
fight of 2 halves.
Intriguing, exactly right. It's an intriguing fight. First 6 rounds, Bill won. Second 6 rounds, I think it was 4-2 to Christopher Jr. And I think if Chris Jr., who knows, he'll learn a lot from that fight. Losing a fight, unless you're getting absolutely taken apart, then it's a different thing. But when you're in fights like that, you can learn from it. You can come out and be a better fighter as well as a result of it. So we will see if that's going to be the case in the 28 when he fights.
Any potential names yet? I mean,
no, I've got to meet with his dad. So the problem I have is that if I mention it before we talk to it, it's like I'm forcing them into it. So
and his dad might not turn up at press conferences if you do.
So I want to make sure that we're all on the same page and get it. But it's got to be a meaningful fight. I wouldn't have it as some. It's not going to be like it was. It's now you know,
top five.
you're in it. You showed you know you're entitled to be in that class.
Yep.
So you're in it. You know, you fought the #1 ranked. He's #1 ranked Bill. He fought the #1 ranked, and you gave him a.
He's not short of British fighters that want to fight him. Everyone wants to.
Now we've got to make the fights happen. That's our job, to make them happen. Give the fans what they want.
Probably. I think Lee surprised a lot of people with that knockout. No one.
I mean, he's dangerous. He's done his previous fight, didn't he? And
when he was losing that.
Yeah, he was losing that one. Who's behind. I mean, he's one of those guys that he's got something that can turn a fight, which is, you know, that big punch. And he showed that again. You know, and you've got to take your hat off to Adam Booth. You know, he predicted the way that fight was going to go, was going to run, and they done the job. You know, Korobov was a fabulous amateur. You know, I mean, he had a great record, and also as a pro. And Andy completely upset the apple cart there, but has set up a great domestic match with Billy Joe Saunders, so we're all looking forward to that one.
Are we probably looking at, for them, we're probably looking at one fight each, and then they both probably have a fight?
No, the WBO have ordered it.
Straight away, yeah?
Yeah, that was the deal. Okay. You know, we sort of made the fight happen.
Yeah.
So that was the deal, and the bottom line of it is it will happen, and we get it on sooner rather than later.
Okay, final couple of questions. Thanks for talking to us. Looking back 2014 now, the year's now at an end. How would you look at the year for Box Nation as a whole?
Well, I think Box Nation done exceptionally well. We're as far as our subscribers are concerned, we are nearly 20% ahead of what we was forecasting, so we're pleased with that. We've had some fabulous fights on there from around the world. We've had the #1 fighter yet again boxing on our channel, Floyd Mayweather. We've had Manny Pacquiao on. We've had, you know, you name it, they've been on there. Some Tim Bradley's, all of them have been on there, and we want to make next year an even better year for the subscribers, and work very hard to make it happen.
Obviously got the big card in the O2, February the 28th, isn't it? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Are we looking at a few more big cards like that?
Yeah, we're going to try and do one of them at least every 8 weeks.
Good. Right.
That's what the name of the game is. You know, obviously for the subscribers, for the fans, and that's what we're looking to do. We're announcing a big show in tomorrow for Liverpool with Paul Butler.
Okay.
So we get that one on, and then obviously we get this Andy Lee and Billy Joe fight on. That'll be also
big fights to look forward to.
So the first quarter will be really good.
Okay, there you go. Thanks for the Boxtalk.
Thank you guys, and Merry Christmas to you and your viewers, and a happy.
There you go. From Frank Warren.
Yeah, from me to you.
Cheers, Frank.
Thank you, young man.